profile dude hanging out. We're told that they have intel that this guy is there and they're gonna strike him. And so, like, this guy's a high-ranking bad guy, like, why not? There was a lot of activity there earlier that day. Pretty much everyone's left. But the intel that the guy is still there. And so we fired. And then 6 seconds before missile impact, something runs around the building. When I brought that up, the screener who disseminated the video feed said there was a dog. But I don't think that he ever mentioned a dog the entire evening. Ultimately, I believe there was a child killed, and that burden is placed on me. Doing this, I had to really think about why was I here? Why am I doing this? I was pretty religious at the time, and I went to talk to the chaplain, and under the orders of my commander, actually, and I got nothing out of it. He was just basically like, it's God's plan. It's God's plan for people to die. Like, that, I don't want to hear that shit.
محکمه تعلیم شه د پرایمری سکول ټیچر یم ماشومانو ته سبق یې
دوسری مخشه چې وخت تېري ډېره سوقه وه لکه خالد یې ډېره ښه وخت تېر کړه
شاته لاړو ما د سکول غانو دی کنه زه د سامان انچارج د سکول کې کنه
ګډۍ مې تړلې نه وینا بیا سره
بجازه به ګاډي شنوسیو ښه خواشي جامې کېده ماشومان لپاره مې مټایي وخوستې دی کنه
چای څښلو چای مې در وخوست یو خوړه پې نه وکړلو چای به ډرونه ته اغوستله کور شه پکې ټار شي مچاشه کله ډرونه ته وټوله میر وسنه
هر کار دینا چکرل
تاسو راغلو سره وګورئ
نو منډه کړل بیا کار وایم چې څنګه ولاړ الفا والو
منډه کړل هاړه لیکل دیږي مې ولیدله
دا بصری ارتال بوله مو په ځای ولا کېدو
یا انا پیچه بیا کلنج
نه مو ته پتا و چې دوام یا کې
دوام ویسته پته لګه څوره ډون ویستري جادیګه په حال کې باندې اول دوه ولې په 15 لاس میټه بعد خل پر پنځ بیا پر ولې لکه نه خلک دا غاښ سره
دا وی چې دوام او چې نه خلک به شي په پابند دی دوام او زمي تر شپه بیا راغلو
چې دا پریواته پدې پریواته مو سیروګه چوي مرسپل سیرما او مرسپل
چا ډېر زخمي وو او دا نه را وړو بچونه وشالو چې څنګه مې راوښاته وړي دي څنګه مې رلی تا څنګه پېښور ته وړي
The attack was on October the 24th. I came from Islamabad and interviewed the family in Peshawar clinic. But in general, you know, the sense was of a family that had had a very traumatic experience, that were very upset. Ati and Rafiq, whose mother had been killed in this attack, you know, obviously as anyone would be, they were angry and they were very upset.
Injured person, dead person, bodies destroyed. Patient is psychiatric patient, psychiatric
दशलगर पे हालात थी मिसाल तालिबान पे हालात दास दी वदा वड़ बच्चों दी मसीह दी जना द खजाब शहीदा शवा.
Hundreds of civilians have died in US drone strikes. The evidence is pretty clear on that. Unfortunately, the US media doesn't seem to want to engage on that.
जब मैं मीरान सा पहुंचा तो मुझे वहां पर मकामी सहाफियों ने इतला दी कि आपके पीछे चप्पल भी थे. तो ये सारी चीजें इकट्ठी करके उनकी तस्वीरें निकाली और एक सबूत इकट्ठा करके मीडिया के सामने लाया. मैं रिपोर्टिंग करूंगा इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया के साथ, लेकिन ग्राउंड पर जाकर जो सूरत हाल होगा उसको दुनिया के सामने लाऊंगा, क्योंकि खबर आती थी कि इनमें दहशतगर्द मार दिए हमने, लेकिन बाद में पता चलता था कि इसमें बच्चे भी है, खवातीन भी है, बूढ़े भी है. देखो, हम आम लोग के साथ जब बात करते हैं तो वो कहते हैं कि ये तरीकी रात का तपड़ है.
Recruiting terrorists all over the world. It's making young men and young women make the decision that the United States is their enemy and therefore worthy of their jihad.
The U.S. has killed a large number of people, and yet at the same time, instead of Al-Qaeda growing less in Yemen, we're seeing, in fact, the exact opposite, that the more people we kill, it seems the larger, in fact, that Al-Qaeda is growing.
If we win the people of tribal areas to our side, we win the war, because they're strong enough to take care of the militants. The armed people in tribal area are almost 800,000 to 900,000. But these drones and Pakistani military operations are pushing these people over to the militant side.
It is clear that the present strategy to contain this violence, to contain these militants, these terrible men of violence, has not succeeded.
I felt like I deserved, if I contributed to that many deaths, wouldn't it balance the world out if I was to be a casualty myself? I had this oath that I swore that I felt I needed to follow, because I gave my word, and the only thing that's worth anything in this world is your word. I had to get away as quickly as possible.
خلق تایا اوباما تایا دا امریکا پیغام درکولو غواړم. موږ دا پیغام درکوي چې موږ د پاکستان عوام ته دا درون بند کوګرنه ویلې چې موږ ته ډېر نقصان دی، تکلیف دی، چې موږ سره ظلم شي، جدای شي، قبر شي، سره دا دای بند کو زر نه زر دای بند کو.
اوباما ته مدافع هم دی چې دا نربني ده د میش سره وخو چې میشته دا د مذهب په سترګه نه ګوري د انسانیت په سترګه د توقع